Yeah, so I was a little nervous when it came time, but like I said, I packed it. I could fit everything in there, and I think I could fit a little more. So Jeff he touched on the containers. I'll get to that in a moment. The one thing I want to talk about that I absolutely love about this fridge is the multi-directional ability to open, right? So we can open the fridge a couple different ways, right? So we can open it on this side, or we can open it from this side. I think that's a game changer. I absolutely love it. But in addition to that, you can also take the lid off completely. We haven't really had the need to take it off completely. I'm not really sure when we would need that. Maybe cleaning the fridge out, or
maybe it's a situation too where, like, because we can open it now and it will stay open, which we couldn't do before with the Dometic, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe some people can't do that. So instead of having to hold it up, they just take it off altogether, and then they can pack stuff in with both hands. So maybe it's something like that. I don't know.
That could be. So, but I love that. And
that is awesome.
And, you know, not to poo-poo on the Dometic, it does open all the way, but with our setup.
With our setup.
Exactly. With our setup, we weren't able to do that. So it opened from front to back. So oftentimes I would be in there trying to hold the lid up, you know, digging around at the same time, trying to find whatever it is I'm trying to find, or just packing things in here. I can't tell you how many times the lid had actually slip out of my hand and come down on my face. I wasn't thrilled about that. It was a huge annoyance, and I kept thinking, I need like a prop rod or something to hold it up. This fridge solved that issue. I don't have that anymore. So I think it's great. So going back to the packing and how I feel we have more space. So when we pack, or when I get ready to go on a trip, I like to use these food prep containers to pack our meals. So I'll do a dinner or just like single meal per container. And so what I can do is I can stack them, you know, top to bottom. Or with this fridge, I believe like Jeff mentioned, he did take the measurements, and we can put those up there. But I think this fridge might be slightly wider because I can put these in side by side. So I have that option too. So I find I can stack more in here, pack more food, and I'm pleased with that. So it works out great. The other thing we want to talk about, the compressor. So it comes with a ICECO, hope I'm saying that right, ICECO compressor. It's imported from Germany, and it comes with a 5-year warranty. I think that's great because a fridge it's an investment.
It just kicked on right now.
It did kick on. The lid's open, so
I can barely
we're letting all the air out. It comes with a 5-year warranty. So with the investment, I think this fridge goes for about $6.99 or so. So it's a chunk of change. Any fridge that I think you look at on the market, it's an investment. So having that warranty brings a little bit of peace of mind, knowing that if something was to go wrong within that 5-year period, we're covered. We can do a warranty and get our fridge replaced or repair the compressor. As Jeff mentioned, it just kicked on and it's quiet. I think it's pretty whisper quiet. There's no vibration, there's no rattle, there's no weird noises when it turns on or turns off. So it's quiet. And another thing, maybe personal preference, I like that the compressor's in the front because it has the little shelf then in the front.
Oh yeah, before it was back here.
Yeah, and it's not something that's like I said, it's a personal preference. I usually pack my eggs and smaller condiments up on the shelf, and I just find it's easier to get to. Maybe it's because with the Dometic, it was in the back, and with the lid not opening all the way, it was a struggle.
Yep.
So maybe I'm, what do I want to say, jaded because of that. So I like that it's in the front. So like I said, we've been using it a few months. It's doing everything that we expect it to do, right? Keep our food cool, maintain temperature, and it doesn't use a lot of power. We plug it into the Bluetti AC180, and we find overnight the battery goes down. I'll say average about 7%. It's anywhere between 5 and 10. I think 10 at the most.